What's on, guys? Welcome back to the TR7 Skate YouTube channel. We hope you've been following our videos and we hope that you found time to skate over this second lockdown. I've been injured for the past few weeks, hence why Harry's been doing all the tutorials, but I'm feeling a bit stronger today, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do an acid drop. An acid drop is a great introduction if you're looking to get into skating stairs, drops, gaps, and even ledges. So I'm going to talk you through this one step by step, but once you get the hang of it, it should look something like this. I personally learnt this one off of a curb, and most people do, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be demonstrating it off of this ledge, which is about knee high on me. So there's four main elements you want to be thinking about when trying this one, and those are spatial awareness, speed, balance, and bolts. We're going to start nice and basic with the foot positioning. So for this one, you don't really need anything too specific, as long as your front foot's near the front bolts and your back foot is on that tail. Next thing you want to think about is the spatial awareness, because if you know that your feet need to be in this position, you want to start as far away from possible from the obstacle, and then it gives you plenty of time to get your feet ready to do the acid drop. So this sort of distance away from the obstacle is ideal because I've got enough space to get one, maybe two pushes, then get my feet on and get them ready. So you want to be thinking about spatial awareness when it comes to landing as well. It doesn't matter if you're trying this one in a car park, in a skate park, you always want to think to yourself, have I got enough space to land in? Because sometimes you'll pick up speed or you'll have more speed than you knew you had, and you could end up crashing into something when you land. So bear that in mind before you even start trying it. All that an acid drop essentially is what we call a manual, which is when you push down on the tail and you lift up those front wheels. Now, speed and balance kind of come together on this one, because the slower you go, the longer you're going to have to balance to get off the ledge. The faster you go, the quicker and easier it is. So you want to make sure that you've got a really good speed when you're trying this one, because it will make it a whole lot easier. Another thing you want to bear in mind when you're trying this one is all that you're really trying to do is keep your board level as it goes off. You're not trying to pull it right up, you're not trying to slap that tail into the floor. If you do this one right, the only thing that should touch the floor on the takeoff and on the landing is your wheels. Whether it's a small curve or a slightly higher drop, a really good thing to do to practice it is put your board where you think you're going to land, and then go up to the top of the drop and just get really comfortable jumping down. And what you can think about when you're doing this is you want your feet to land directly over the 8 bolts. It will make it a lot easier for you to land nice and balanced and not shoot out. Landing bolts is something that you're going to want to get really good at as a street skater, because the bigger the drop, the more impact you're going to put on your board. If you can land directly over your trucks, then you're a lot less likely to snap your board. Whereas if you land in the middle or on the nose or on the tail, it can be very easy to snap the board because the deck's only made of wood. Depending on how high the ledge is, you always want to land bending your knees a little bit. Skateboards don't have suspension like mountain bikes do, but we have got perfectly good knees, so use them. Finally, to finish this one off, another thing you can think about is your upper body. So when you're riding towards this obstacle, you want to make sure that your arms and shoulders are in line with your board. A good thing to do to make sure that you stay in this position is imagine that you've got a string attached to the nose, a string attached to the tail, and you've got to hold on to them to stay balanced. The minute you turn your upper body, especially when going off the ledge, is when you're most likely to detach from the board and lose yourself. Keep those shoulders as straight as you can and you'll find it a whole lot easier. So that's acid drops. I hope this video helped. Go out and try them, and if they're easy, then try and pop an ollie. Just challenge yourself, try a bunch of different tricks. This is just an introduction to getting down ledges and gaps. From then on out, it's up to you to see what you're capable of. Thank you for watching our videos. Remember to leave a comment if this one helps. Give us ideas if there's anything else you need help with. And don't forget to click subscribe and the little bell to always get notifications whenever we post anything new. Thank you, goodbye!